Contenders semi-final number 1, Sittichai and Davit Kiria. Here are the numbers. Sittichai is 4 years younger than the former Glory lightweight champion Kiria and has almost a 2-inch height and 2-inch reach advantage. All bouts tonight will be contested under the Glory rules. Tournament fights are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Title fights are 5 3-minute rounds. 3 judges score the bout using the 10-point must scoring system based on knockdowns, impact on opponent, and scoring with spectacular technique. In a Glory tournament, if a fighter suffers 2 knockdowns in a round, 3 within a fight, he will lose by way of TKO. Remember, no elbow strikes, takedowns, or sweeps are allowed, and fighters can only clinch if they immediately attack with knee strikes. Now, let's get the official fighter introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first of 2 lightweight tournament semifinals scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, a former European champion trained in Ashihara Karate. His professional record, 24 wins with 12 losses, 9 of those wins by knockout. At 5 feet 7 inches tall, 1.70 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 154 pounds, 69.8 kilos. He fights tonight out of Tbilisi, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Davit Kiria. His opponent standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, a Lumpini Stadium welterweight champion and Thailand national champion. His professional record impressive, 106 wins, 29 losses, 5 bouts scored even, 29 of those wins by knockout. At 5 feet 8 1/2 inches, 1.74 meters, he weighed in at 153 1/2 pounds, 69.7 kilos, fighting out of Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Killer Kid, Sittichai, Sitsongpeenong. And the referee in charge of the Glory Ring is Gabriel LaRufa.
A very interested spectator here in Paris, lightweight champion Robin van Roosmalen. He will probably face off against the winner of this lightweight contenders tournament. Semi-final number 1 underway. Sittichai in the orange and Davit Kiria in the white shorts. Scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds.
Sittichai is already starting with that left kick. He constantly throws it at different angles, different distances. He likes to hit it off the forearm. And from once he establishes that forearm, he's going to go to the head or to the leg.
Sittichai with that Muay Thai background. A lot of Muay Thai fighters, Joseph, will take their time and don't turn it on till later rounds. You can't do that in Glory.
Not in Glory, not in a tournament like this. But Sittichai is just so effective at keeping distance and throwing that kick. It's very hard for the other fighter to get inside and to get the fight more active and more aggressive.
Sittichai took out Davit Kiria with a knee at Glory 22. Wonder how much that is in the head of Davit Kiria, although he's got a huge opportunity to gain some revenge.
He's doing the same strategy as last time. He's keeping his distance with his straight punches. He's going to whack that kick and then follow a nice straight knee off of it.
Front kick from Kiria slips through. And high kick from Sittichai, but blocked by Kiria.
You already see the right arm of Kiria with red welts on it.
That's just from those shots, and it'll wear you down.
That's called cracking the shell. Eventually that is going to wear your defense down. It's going to open up another level, whether it be the head or the body or the leg kick.
Sittichai comes in as the favorite in this lightweight contenders tournament finals. He is number 1 and Kiria ranked number 2. As we approach 1 minute to go here in round 1. And that left uppercut from Sittichai landed.
Against a fighter like Sittichai, the game plan is usually to get inside and close the distance and avoid that left kick. But that's easier said than done against a fighter like Sittichai. He knows how to use that left kick and that left knee.
Very quick hands. Sittichai possesses as the fighters clinch up. Our referee will break them up. Again, you can only clinch if you immediately strike. And Kiria got that kick to land, but then missed with the spinning back kick.
If you notice Sittichai, look at his distance. He uses his lead hand to create space. You can't hit him. And when he feels like he's in danger, he closes in and gets inside to avoid punching.
Sittichai, a very experienced fighter. Talking crazy tournament experience. Sittichai has been a busy man. He's won 5 tournaments in the past 14 months.
That's crazy, Ron. One of the craziest things, he's not beating low-level guys. He's beating the top in the world in these tournaments. In one of his tournaments, he beat Andy Sauer and Myrtle Groinhart in the same night.
That's earning your paycheck for sure. He's fought his entire life. First fight at the age of 11 back in 2002. You know, fought out of the slums of Thailand, and he sends a big portion of his winnings to his parents.
Sittichai is using his straight punches to set up the kick. There he's using his cross uppercut and then that left knee. Here's that circus move, that rolling thunder kick by Davit Kiria. It's one of his trademark kicks, but he needs to be careful. They don't land very often and they take a lot of energy.
Round number 2 of the Glory Lightweight Contenders semifinal. Sittichai in the orange and Davit Kiria in the white shorts. Ron Kruk and Joseph Baltellini here in Paris, ringside. Remember to follow us on Twitter at @glory_WS.
Sittichai just makes this look so easy. It's just like another walk in the park for him. Constantly keeping distance, landing those power kicks.
You look at his face, so emotionless, and meeting him, he is so soft-spoken, and he just takes care of business.
Look at those total kicks. He lands them at high percent. But the thing people don't realize, they might think that Kiria is blocking that, but that's his strategy. He's going for that arm, and they wear that arm down and easily can break your forearm.
It's a great point. You can see the red marks all over the arms of Davit Kiria already. So we're just under 2 minutes in round number 2, scheduled for 3.
These fighters are fighting in something called north-south, which means Sittichai is a southpaw and Davit Kiria is an orthodox fighter. And in this north-south position, it's the rear side of both fighters that's the most effective. So it's Sittichai using that left kick or that left cross, Kiria using that right kick or that right cross.
The front push kick from Sittichai knocked the mouthpiece out of Kiria. I don't think it was from the impact. It might have just slipped out. The referee restarts it, and Sittichai makes him pay.
It's a very simple strategy, but you just can't get inside on Sittichai. Uses his straight punches, keeps his distance, keeps whacking that kick.
So much from the arsenal with Sittichai. The low kicks, then followed by the punches. Seems like Davit Kiria is just one step behind. High kick from Kiria.
It was that big knee that stopped Kiria in that last fight. Sittichai is going to keep mixing it up after his kick or punches.
Now the hands and the knee land from Sittichai.
When Kiria gets inside, he really needs to take advantage of getting into that position and throw some big hand combinations.
Kiria has shown some decent defense here so far, but Sittichai just so active and so fast.
It's really tough to get in, but he needs to be a little bit more active to win this fight. He can't stay on the outside. He needs to do more.
Sittichai raises his hands as his corner goes to work on him. Deep breaths. Here in Paris, France, we are checking out the Glory Lightweight Contender Semi-Final number 1. Sittichai with a crazy 140 professional fights.
That plays a big advantage in tournaments. With tournaments, your body tends to take a lot of damage, but the more ring experience you have, the harder your bones are, and it gives you a little bit of an advantage in the second fight.
You look at the strikes landed so far. Sittichai with both equal punches and kicks thrown. So impressive.
Kiria needs to be a lot busier to win this fight. Right now, Sittichai is just stealing this fight, fighting on the outside, landing those kicks.
Round number 3, we are set to go in semi-final number 1. And what's crazy is Kiria has landed more strikes than any other fighter in Glory. He averages around 206 strikes per fight. He is active, but he just can't get anything going against Sittichai.
One weapon can shut down your whole game. There's nothing Kiria can do unless he gets inside and throw big combinations.
Joseph, how do you have this one scored?
2-0 for Sittichai. Kiria really needs to do something big in this round. That southpaw kick, every time Kiria tries to walk in, he has to go past one of those powerful left kicks of Sittichai. So he kind of has to take a shot to come in and give one.
And that's a tough way to win a fight.
And it's a lot easier said than done against an experienced southpaw like Sittichai.
Of course, both of these fighters are looking to move on to the finals of this lightweight contenders tournament. And as you see there, the veteran move by Sittichai. Kiria misses with the spinning back kick again, but to catch the leg and then immediately follow it up with a strike.
It's well done. It's easy work for Sittichai. He makes it look so effortless, and that's what's so beautiful about it.
And he's doing it against the number 2 ranked lightweight in the Glory rankings, an experienced guy in Davit Kiria.
There's very few that have figured out Sittichai.
Still working the ribs of Kiria.
Kiria needs to just get inside and keep going forward, keep closing the distance.
That high kick got through from Sittichai. So we have 1 minute to go here in round number 3.
But watch Sittichai throw that kick. One's to the inside leg, the second one's to the back leg, then to the arms, boom, then he goes up top.
Always a key in a tournament is to try and get out as quickly as possible. This one looks like it may go the full 3 rounds.
When he has Sittichai guessing there, he needs to start throwing 2, 3, 4 punches after that. Can't stop after a single.
30 seconds to go in this 3rd and final round.
And it's Sittichai just uses his boxes to set up his kicks. He's not really going to do damage there. He's just touching, whipping his kick right behind it.
And it really has been all Sittichai in this first semifinal. Semifinal number 1 is in the hands of the judges. Glory 28 rolls on. Well, no one has more experience than Sittichai, as you see Davit Kiria kind of with a look on his face like, what the heck just happened?
It's very difficult. Sittichai, not only do people have a hard time fighting a regular southpaw, but Sittichai is an exceptional southpaw that really knows how to use his style. What he does by kicking that arm the way he does, it forces a puncher not to be able to punch anymore, because if he opens up, he's scared to get caught with a kick coming at a different angle. You have no idea where it's coming from, so it's better to hold your guard close.
Only 24 years old, in 141 professional fights.
Sittichai just uses his boxes, creates his space, and then unleashes some big kicks on the outside. This time he went up high. He just changes the levels up here, so you're constantly guessing where that kick is coming.
Action-packed way to kick off Glory 28 as we check out the strike stats here for this first semifinal.
Look at the kick difference there. Sittichai had 30 landed versus the 11 of Kiria, but even those 58 thrown, those are probably off of the guard of Kiria, which I think, in my opinion, still land. This fight was all about the kicks of Sittichai. No other way to look at it. Uses his boxing, sets up his big kicks. Round after round, he just continues to kick at different levels, different angles, and that was the reason he won tonight.
Davit Kiria just couldn't get anything going offensively.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fighting, we go to the judges' scorecard, and here now are the totals. All 3 judges see them about the same. They score at 30-27, a unanimous decision for your winner, who now advances to the tournament final, Sittichai Sitsongpeenong.
So Sittichai